Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. In the last episode, we worked on our little interchange that we built over here, and we used it to create a small farming area for farming industry. We may have to redesign this at some point to try to follow this fertile area a little bit better. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to have some areas of residential near it, and maybe light commercial, and try and keep that as a low density area next to the farms. But that's kind of plans for the future. We also had a large amount of residential demand, so we basically built this large residential neighborhood here. And we are going to have to continue expanding it, most likely, because we still have very high residential demands. That's probably what we're going to be working on for most of this episode. But before we get started, we need to name some things, because people wanted names. Let's see. Someone wanted a name for, let's just say, a Greek street. We can go for that. Just pick one of these, I guess. Let's go with this. Alright, and we also built 2 new schools. A new elementary school and a new high school. Got some suggestions here. Now, I did get suggestions for both the elementary school and the high school. However, a couple episodes ago, I already did claim the high school. Oh, for myself, I'm going to name that what I would like to name it. The suggestion was to name it Frederick Douglass High School, which is a very good name for a high school. What I'll probably do is save that for our first university. Let's go with Frederick Douglass University. The suggestion here was to name this as George S. Patton Elementary. And actually, we named that elementary school after Patton. This name for the high school actually does work a little bit. And I'm going to name this Saunders Academy. Which those of you who get the reference will get the reference. Alright, so with that out of the way, what we want to do, actually let's go ahead and pause it, let's get it running. Let's run it at 2 speed, because we're doing alright, we're making profit. Let the money build up. So what I want to do is I want to sort out what we're going to be doing with this riverfront here. And then I basically extend this road to the riverfront and then kind of blend this gridded residential neighborhood into the riverfront that we're going to have here. So, let's go ahead and start laying out some roads. I think we're going to go with the 2-lane road with trees. We're going to stick with that because that's kind of what we're doing in our residential areas. And we're going to go for Freeform Road. And what I want to do is I want kind of have this follow the shoreline. And more like this. This section can be more or less straight. And then we kind of curve to there till we hit the border. Okay, that works. I would probably want to make a parallel road following it to some extent. Oh, though that didn't quite work. I have a little bit of a hard time getting this to line up exactly where I'd like it. That could work. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so then what we want to do is we want to have this road basically just continue on straight until it intersects. Do I want it to go all the way through? Yeah, let's have it go all the way through. Alright, and then we're going to do what we've been doing. It's going out 12 units. 12 units deep for all of these blocks here. And then at some point, they're going to have to kind of blend in. Now, how do I want to handle that? Let's see, is it Alt? Yeah, Alt, that's fine. Control. I want to come in at 90 degrees, as close to 90 as I can get it. There we are. Yeah, let's have it do that. And then we're gonna just do the same thing here. And actually, we can just extend this to that point. Right. And then for this, we'll do the same thing. We'll curve it in to intersect 90 degrees, or as close as I can get. That'll do. Alright. Now what I'll probably do is just continue these streets straight through. As cross streets. And then at some point, we're going to need to do some cross streets. I think for now, we'll just leave that as it is. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to want to put those cross streets. Alright, so. We're obviously going to need water. Just bring these guys all the way through. Just for my own purposes, I'll go ahead and connect them together. Though you don't really have to. Alright, Alright, water availability. How's the water budget looking? Okay, what about power? Good on power. I guess we built a new oil power plant, so we should be good on power. We are going to need more water, though. At some point. Tank reservoir. Pumping service. It's a fleet of vacuum trucks that are sent out when there are flooded buildings in the city. Trucks travel as close to the location as they want. Okay. Fresh water. See, that's all for just sewage treatment. I mean, we probably would have to put a pump on this river. Unless we just add another pump down here. Obviously, that water is all polluted. But yeah, we could definitely stick another pump here. Though it's intersecting that power line. To make sure that it goes all the way through. And then we'll have to connect this guy to pipe. Alright, now we're going to need some sort of sewage treatment, but we'll get to that in a minute. Well, I mean, I could always just do another eco outlet. For the time being, just as a kind of a stopgap measure. Alright, let's go ahead and zone this stuff up. Now what I think we're going to do is that we're going to have a bit of a shopping area here. We're going to put some shopping along here. Now, I'm actually going to pause it because people are going to start trying to move in here and there's no power. And this is all going to be residential. All residential. You can always adjust and rezone if needed. Now, are we going to want a district here? Yeah, I might want to give this a district name. Somebody wanted this to be named. And they wanted it named, Little San Jose. There we go. Now, will we want to actually put any policies here? Smoke detector distribution. Free public transport, schools out. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else we're going to need over here, though we probably are going to need some level of services, right? We're going to need a medical clinic. So let's see, let's take one of these residential blocks and let's add in medical clinic. Let's see, a fire station, a police station, and that should be good. Alright. Now, again, another suggestion was to create a new bus line. So, that sounds like something we can definitely do. I don't know how many buses... How many bus lines can this thing support? Buses in use 7. Right now we're only taking 2 residents per week on our buses? Really? Alright, well. Well, the suggestion was to use this to connect the residential areas to the schools. So, you know, we have these schools over here. We have these schools over here. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do this as kind of a big bus line. We're going to start here in front of the schools. And I think we're just going to use the main road here. Right. Hopefully this makes some sense. We'll share that stop. And that we'll do is we'll connect to this school. Oh, big town. Actually, there's some things I want to do once we're in a big town. Let's add some stops here. Let's stop to that school. Let's see, stop here. See, why would you go all the way around like that? Oh, right, because of what direction we drive on the streets. Alright, and then we'll come back down here. We'll come up into there. We'll swing back down here. Actually, probably transition over to here and then connect in there. Alright, and we go that new line, and we're going to call this the school line. And we're going to make it yellow. There we go. Alright, so, big town. That means we can actually make universities now. So which of these do we want to use? I kind of like the look of this one. And where would we want to put it? Somewhere that could handle, I guess, traffic. Could put it over here. Let's see, we probably would want to upgrade to this class of road here. And then we'll want to extend it a little bit. We'll have to figure how that's gonna hook into here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright. Give it a little bit of room. Can we do it on this side? No, we'll bump into the cemetery. Yeah, let's give it a little bit of room. Build that university. Actually, could I go in here and edit that bus line? Now that I built this thing. I don't have it near the bus route. How much was it? Can I relocate the building? Relocate the building! You know, I guess what we can do is we can put it in this... Why is there space already occupied? Out of city limits. Oh, because it's too wide. Okay. Hold on. Can I resolve this? Can I purchase that? Yeah. That'll take care of some of the problem. Where was that bus line again? Right about there. Okay, okay. You can have that one-stop service, both of these. So, yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll tell you to relocate. And we'll bring you over here. Alright, and we'll call this the... Frederick Douglass University. There we go. We're definitely gonna have to probably expand these streets at some point. And what I can probably do is something like this. See how... 15 units? Can I get past it with 15 units? Yes, I can. There we are. And then can I put some things over here, like maybe a botanical gardens? Yep. And... maybe a park? Let's create a bunch of small parks. Oh, those are playgrounds. Let's change our minds on these. That kind of looks a little bit silly. A dog park. Fishing island. Or what I could do is just zone this in. It'll need some water. Right, what other things unlocked? We now have Metro. We can build a blimp depot? And blimp stops? Okay. That's a little bit interesting. Whoa, what's happening with power? Oh my goodness. What's going on over here? It's a big old forest fire. Well, that's unfortunate. Do we need these things? Well, it's a little late now, isn't it? Fire helicopter depot. Where can we put it? Out of city limits. I can put it right there. It'll need water, though. Well, what I might have to do is maybe have to get in there and replant that forest, because that's unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't get into our park. Let's get some more of these towers up. I'm surprised we haven't had any other disasters. I do have random disasters on. So you wonder what the helicopters were doing. They went over here, I guess, were they picking up water? Okay. How is the electricity? Oh, we're kind of stressing it a little bit. Let's go ahead and bump that budget up. Alright, did that get us... That did get us dense, high-density commercial and residential and offices, so we can now build those. Right now we have a demand for industrial. So what we may have to do is come over here and make redesigning this industrial area our new goal. Building is on fire? The hospital's on fire? Okay. Alright, looks like the forest fire's out. I don't know if those trees will regrow. Probably not. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to replant them. At least it didn't get into the park. That's good. Alright, well, we are kind of at the end of the episode here, so we'll probably pause it here. And then when we come back, we may decide to upgrade some of these, or kind of start extending into here and trying to get some high-density zoning going. Well, no, we're going to need to get that industrial first, because that's what we have demand for. Okay. So yeah, that's what we'll work on next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.